At the bottom of the world, the island of Tasmania sits at the northern reaches of the southern oceans. The rich water hosts millions of animals every year. My name is Hindara Dania, and I'm a Darwin 200 leader. I grew up on a small tropical island called Gili. This is my journey to learn about the whales of the southern oceans, a world completely different from my own. My first journey took me to the historic city of Hobart, Tasmania, home to former whaling stations. By the mid-19th century, Hobart was firmly at the center of Southern Ocean whaling. The oil harvested from the whales here would be used to power lights of cities all over the world, from London to Sydney.
So they used to harpoon the whale, drag it in, and then cut it up and boil the blubber to get the oil. And the oil was used for such ridiculous, it was only used for electricity, to light the lamps of London or all the other countries. They used it for what we now use electricity for, so whale oil was basically electricity.
Humpback whales live in every ocean in the world, traveling huge distance from their polar feeding grounds to the tropic where they breed. There were once more than 100,000 humpback whales around the world, but in the last century, they were hunted to near extinction. Just a few thousand survive on slough of industrial whaling. While the population is rising since the global ban of whaling, their future is still uncertain. Having never seen a whale before, we met Dr. Vanessa Pirotta, an Australian whale scientist. She took us on a journey to the Humpback Highway, right at the gates of the southern oceans. Every year, around 40,000 humpback whales pass through these waters on the way to their feeding grounds in Antarctica. Throughout the journey, we saw many dolphins swimming around our boat. The environment was completely different from the tropical island I grew up on. It's more colder, with a rocky coastal scenery that felt almost unreal.
It's so fascinating because that point there is probably what the humpback whales see as the last thing before they go to Antarctica. And so from here to Antarctica there's hardly anything, and these humpback whales are the size of a school bus.
Crazy, and there's like, wow, there's also a lot of dolphins.
Huge amount of dolphins, seals.
Damien, our boat captain, is deeply rooted in this place. As we neared the end of our journey, I almost thought that I would never see a whale. But then, suddenly, purrs, whale's note. Everyone was excited, right in front of my eyes. There it was, my very first humpback whale. something I had only heard about in stories. It surfaced with an elegance so pure, so ancient, that it almost didn't seem real.
It's literally in front of my eyes. What? Ralph, I'm dead. Oh yeah, no.
Now that we know they are here, what are they doing there? And what does it tell us about their environment? Why do they seem to spend more time feeding here than in Antarctica? In the next episode, we'll meet the scientists working to safeguard their environment.